Good morning guys, welcome back. We are off for our first overnighter of 2023. Woo! We are in nature reserve the Maashorst. That's in our own province of the Netherlands, so it's not far from home. It is a nature reserve. We've been a few times but not very often, so we do not know it really well over here. Today we are going to hike around 14 kilometers and then we will be staying at probably a nice place. I don't know exactly where we are staying. It's first time actually that we are going to discover sort of Trailmagic, because I was talking about this hike on Facebook and telling that I do not have really proper winter gear and it's obviously still winter. So then someone replied, and she has a little cottage in a village here somewhere near the nature reserve, and usually only friends stay there, but she offered me to stay there for free tonight. And Ravi was super welcome as well. She's a vet herself, so yeah, that's super kind. So that for me, that's something like Trailmagic. We do not see that very often here, so we're going to stay there tonight. Then tomorrow we will be hiking a little under 10 kilometers, and then we will end our hike at a pancake restaurant where we will be picked up by my mom. So yeah, I'm really excited about this. The weather is a little bit of a disappointment. It has been great weather all week long, and obviously because I have the weekend off now, I had to work 4 days in a row, so that means I couldn't enjoy the sunshine at all. And now we're out and it is foggy and chilly, so that's a bit of a disappointment, but we are going to make the best out of it, and we're going to take you as well. So have fun on our first overnighter of 2023. As you can see, we just entered the reserve itself, and it's completely fenced because there is really some big animals living here. And in the first shot of this video you already saw the horses, and there are also cows here, the breeds called Taurussen. I don't know what the English name of that is. If I can find it, I will blend it in right here, but at least in Dutch they are called the Taurus. I'm not really looking forward to meet them because they really got those big horns, and I think they are more scary than the Scottish Highlanders are. And there have been some cases here in this nature reserve where people have been attacked by them, several of them, so not really looking forward to seeing them. And what also is very special about this nature reserve, as this is the only one of 2 places in the Netherlands where you can find bison. So I must say, although I think these animals really earned their respect and they deserve their respect, it would be nice to see them. But we will see who we will meet. There we go again. We shall see who we will meet this weekend. Hi, buddy. Are you happy to be out? Yeah, off you go. In regards to gear, I have some new stuff with me today to try on. Obviously, my new day pack, which was big enough to put everything in for this overnighter, so that was nice. What I did last week, because I am struggling a bit with space where to put my cameras and everything, so this week I made a DIY fanny pack, and as soon as I have the chance I will show it to you a little bit better. I also have new shoes. Let's throw it in the camera. And those are the Topo Athletic mountain racers. So you saw in a video I made a while ago that I absolutely fell in love with my Hokas, but obviously those are boots and this is just a flat level trail, and then boots are just overkill. So you also saw that in that video that I said that I was still looking for hiking shoes or trail runners or something. So now I'm going to try these out. I heard good things about them and so far they feel really good. So I will get back to the fanny pack later and we'll tell more about the shoes as well later in this video. Turns out there is a campsite here in the woods. As you can see, there's a tent. There's a tent. They are making fire as well, so there's probably a hot tent. So I'm definitely going to check out more about that, because this would be an awesome place to camp. So if I do not forget it, I will do that tonight. Just been walking a little bit further and I noticed here the sign of the campsite. It is from the NTKC, that means the Dutch Tourist Camping Club. So you have to be a member of that. But I am thinking about that for a little bit longer. And as you can see, they have several campsites here in the Netherlands, and I see some close to home as well. So maybe it is worth checking a membership out. Yeah, we found the bison. Just kidding. I'm now shortly leaving the nature reserve, because here across the road there should have been a really nice sort of a forest cafe, forest restaurant. So I'm going to see if we can find that, and then we're going to stop there for lunch. And then of course we will continue the hike to the nature reserve again. Ravi, come eens hier. Come here, boy.
Oh, dan kun je het kunnen maken. Ja.
Oh, hier hebben we lekker woning. Kijk eens.
That was actually a really nice place for lunch. It was all fully booked inside. All the tables had a reservation on it for within 30 minutes. So I said that it was fine for me to sit outside, because it's obviously not very cold today. So they told me that they would turn the heater on for me, so it would be a little bit more comfortable also for Ravi. So that's really nice. It was very cheap as well there, because I had a hot chocolate with cream and a soup, and only had to pay €1.50. So that is absolutely a cheap one for the Netherlands. So we have about 8 to 9 kilometers left to go now. So let's continue the hike. You know what would be a good invention? A camera with a recall, so when you're passing a gate or something, or you're doing a walking by scene, that you can just call your camera and that it comes instead of having to walk back time and time again. So maybe something to think about for next year. After a little detour, we're now back in the nature reserve. As you can see, we passed the gate again. So let's keep our eyes open for horses, taurussen and bison. Okay, there is going to be a meeting with one of the animals that are here. You probably can't see it yet, but there on that open space I can see the contours of animals. Not sure yet which one they are, but there are a lot. Oh boy. I prefer it to be the horses, because we met the horses here before, because my new car comes from here nearby. So when we were going to look for it and pick it up a week after, then we went for a little walk here, and then we met the ponies as well, and they are absolutely cute and super friendly. If I can still find a photo that I made then, I will blend it in right now, but let's see what it is. I think they are the cows, the Taurus cows. Oh boy, and they are exactly in the direction I have to go. This is going to be fun. You know, I'm not afraid of cows itself, but it's always a bit of a thing when you have a dog with you, because you don't know how they react to dogs. Obviously Ravi's not off leash, but you never know how they react. So therefore I'm always a bit careful. I'm not scared at all of cows. I actually like cows. If I can visit cows in a farm, then I'm absolutely fine with that. So we'll see. Yeah, it's definitely the cows. They are all around here. Probably the GoPro doesn't pick them up, and I can't zoom in with the GoPro, but I will try to make a photo with my photo camera, and then I will blend that in for you right now. So the cows are right here behind us. We are at a safe distance because I thought my path was going that direction, but it's actually going this direction. So in regards to that, I'm safe. Let's check it. Oop, on my watch. Yeah, we're definitely going safe. There's also a path in this direction. Then you would come definitely much closer to the ones over there. No idea what the GoPro picks up or doesn't pick up, but maybe you can see them a little bit now. I think right there behind me there are some cows for you to see, but on this distance I like him. Oh, that sounds like a horse. So it's not only cows, they're horses too. There's the little guy. So now we only have to meet the bison, and then we have found all three kind of animals that are living here in nature reserve, the Maashorst. So a little bit more about the fanny pack that I made. So I made this one last week. I got a pattern from Pinterest, but the tutorial itself was kind of useless, so I made something myself. I have it here with a flap, so that covers my zipper up, and it is super spacious. I fit a lot in there. I have added some JC chains to the front because my pack obviously doesn't have them. And this morning I started off with my thermo drop on it and the key tick, but as you can hear, that makes a super annoying noise together, so took that off. Have to find a solution for that. Have to cut some compression straps here on the side in case I would like to cinch the pack a little bit down. And the key feature from this one that I absolutely love is the elastic cord here on top. I'm always thinking, where do I have to leave my GoPro? And first I had the Ultra Pod, which is really tiny and it fits in the water bottle pockets on my shoulder straps. But now I have a little bit of a bigger tripod on it, which is heavier as well. So I created this one on it so I can put my GoPro underneath here. And what I discovered so far today is that that works perfectly. The elastic is a little bit of a wonky quality, so I'm going to replace that as well. So that's a lesson learned for me. The back here, as you can see, is with spatial mesh, so that is nice and comfortable to wear. So yeah, that's actually everything about the fanny pack that I made myself. And if you're interested in a MYOG video about that product, please let me know in the comment box below, because if some of you are interested in how you make a fanny pack like this, then I will be happy to make a video about that one as well. It was one that is not planned, but I'm absolutely happy to make one if you would like to. So let me know. What's up, buddy? Off you go. Do it. The sun. Oh, didn't expect to see that one today. Oh my god, that feels good. Haven't seen that one in a while, except from between the four walls of my work. Oh. Just a shame that it's all, well, we are already at the end. Well, not completely, but almost. I think we have 1.5 kilometers to go to, so let's say about half an hour. But this is so nice. This way. If I've seen it correctly on the maps, then this is the last gate of today. So that means that we have not seen the bison. And I have a little bit of mixed feeling about it, because do you know that? Do you recognize that feeling that when you're going to hike somewhere, specific area, nature reserve, national park or something, and you know that there is a specific kind of animal, and one half of you says, I want to see him, I want to see him, and the other half of you says, no you don't, you're gonna piss your pants off when you do. And that's the feeling that I had today. One way I find it really a shame that I haven't seen them, because tomorrow there won't be a chance, because a part of the Maashorst we're hiking through tomorrow doesn't have the bisons. And on the other half, I think, well, I'm fine with not seeing them. So a little bit of mixed feelings, but at least we've seen the horses and the Taurus cows on a safe distance. So that was a nice addition. So here we have a map of the Maashorst, and I can show you a little bit what we've hiked today. We started over here. This is where my mom dropped us off. Then we hiked, I don't know exactly which trail we had, but we hiked here. We had to hike here, but this path was closed due to maintenance, so we got this one. We hiked over there. Here is the little cafe where we had lunch. Then we got back into the woods. We went over the heather here, went this way, then all the way down here, and now we are right at this mark. So this is what we have left. Here is a sort of a visitor center, so I'm going to have a little stop over there, and then in the same little, it's not a village on itself, but there's a couple of houses over there. In that same part, there is where we will be staying tonight. So this is what's left for today. Well, there I had my bison, didn't I? Well, at least I saw one, and these are really huge. They're way bigger than I thought they would be. So yeah, it was nice to see one, although it was not a real one. We are now going to find the cottage where we are having to check in, and then we will see you there. Oh, this is so cute. Look, I've got a view over the horses, and I will show you the little cottage that I have. I have a sitting area with a bed for Ravi over there. I've got a kitchen for which I can cook in for an whole orphanage, so to see. Here I have a kitchen. It's super nice because they even left me a little package with some eggs from the chicken, something nice for me, a treat for Ravi, something to drink, a personal card. So that's absolutely super cute. And then thinking about the fact that I do not have to pay anything at all for this. Here should be the bathroom. Yeah, shower, toilet. Nice view overlooking the horses though. And then there should have been several bedrooms upstairs. There should be stuff in the fridge that I could use, they say. Oh well, I'm not dying out of thirst here tonight. Let's see if we go up here. Oh, Abby's coming too. Oh, this is really nice. Oh, be careful, buddy. It just feels like I'm in somebody's own home. Oh, look. Here I have a bed. Oh, another bed. And another bed. I love it. Well, although there is a lot of misery in the world, if somebody is offering you this for free, then there definitely are still good people left. And I think we're going to have a great evening here, relax a little bit, read a little bit. Ravi has been playing with the dog from the owners here. He usually doesn't do that, but she's pregnant and has to be puppies in 2 weeks, so she probably smells very interesting for the little man. So I'm going to unpack a little bit and then relax the evening. I will get back to you in a few seconds as well when I've unpacked and everything, because there's something more I would like to tell. So see you in a bit. So I would like to reflect on a few gear items that I have been using today. The pack, I absolutely stick to my verdict, my thoughts, my opinion that I gave after my test hike. I love it. It's now obviously way heavier loaded than it was last Sunday when I was testing it out on the day hike. And now it's not super heavy because there's obviously not a tent in it or anything. But yeah, it is super, super comfortable. And I am not tired at all. And I must say, that is something that's actually quite new after such a, well, it's not a long distance. It has been 14 kilometers, but it feels awesome. And I think I do not only owe it to this pack, but I also owe it to these two here. My Topo Athletic mountain racers. The first time I've been using them, wearing them, and these feel like cozy home shoes. They are so comfortable. They have a nice cushioning in the soles, and they do have that white toe box just like the Ultras have. And I used to hike on Ultra Lone Peaks, but for some reason I couldn't really get used to them, and I was missing the little bit of cushioning in the soles. And then somebody advised me these, and I absolutely did not regret buying them. It was a search because I could not get them in the Netherlands, and there were some shops in Germany that offered them, but I didn't want to order it there because I could not choose to pay with Afterpay, so paying after I've received them. And I'm always a little bit careful when I'm ordering in the in another country, and therefore I kept searching, and I found these in Italy, and they had Afterpay and free shipping to the Netherlands. So I received them earlier this week, and well, even if I was thinking about sending them back, I'm definitely not going to, because I love them just as much as this pack. I think this combination, oh, that's gonna bring some good trails. That's my watch that's happy that I've completed the trail. So this combination, I think this is perfect. And the search for hiking shoes, trail runners, I think might be completed as well. So really happy about that. And now we are going to relax. See you at dinner. Look at my new Crocs, by the way. Aren't they the cutest? Found them on the internet. Look, it has Sandra Ravi on it. I absolutely love them. I saw them and it was actually sort of a joke when I ordered them. But they turned out, they weigh nothing. They are so much lighter than original Crocs. So these are going to be my camp shoes for this year. But I love it. I love it. I love everything I have in my new gear. I think I'm coming to a point that I say I am complete. I have everything I need. I have good gear that I have, and I love my gear. So one way I'm happy about that, but then I can't buy any new gear. But we will find something. But for now, that'll be it. See you later. So I'm first going to prepare Ravi's dinner because he's more hungry than I am this early. And he is having Pomigo again. This is the ultra lightweight backpacking food that he usually has. Put it in another bag because the one that came in ripped. So I'm going to boil some water and then prepare his dinner so he can eat already. Stay focused. So. I want to say so now, and I made sow out of it, but so now. Look, Look where he is. There he is. Smelling his food. Have to wait for about 15 minutes, Ravi, then it's dinner time. So time to make somebody happy. So before I'm going to prepare my own dinner, I'm going to charge my GoPro. And you saw in my video that I made at the end of last year that I was really disappointed in my Nightcore power bank. So now I've got a new one, a INEU, and we're going to see how that is going to charge up. And there is something that I absolutely love. Look at this. It has a dog paw on it and that blinks when it is charging. I didn't know that in advance, but this is so cool. So I will get the cable and then I will show you. How cute, look. Like it is specially designed for me, but of course they didn't, but I absolutely love it. Now let's see how this one is going to work out and if this one has a better, it is a better option for me than the Nightcore was. So let's charge the GoPro. It's time for my dinner right now, and who's been following my channel for a little bit longer knows that last year I absolutely fell in love with the backpacking meals from Backpackers Pantry and Peak Refuel, and then especially the Backpackers Pantry and the Peak Refuel pasta Alfredo. I run out of pasta Alfredo, but I still had another one from Peak Refuel left. It is the teriyaki rice, so I'm going to make that one today and going to see how I like that, because it is time for me again to place an order at REI to get some new chicken pasta Alfredos over to the Netherlands. So let's see if I can add this flavor as well. I'm going to put water in it, wait for, how long does this say? 10 minutes. Well, I usually do double, so I will see you in 20 minutes with my verdict about this flavor. So, the moment of truth. Someone is still hungry. Hi. Oh, that smell that comes out of it is great. I don't know how they do that in America. I see beans, I see peppers, I see nice pieces of chicken. I lately tried out a chicken recipe from a Dutch brand, and then you really have to search for pieces of chicken. And if you look at those Peak Refuel meals, they just are so easy to see, and they are just regular size chickens. Here, piece of beans. Those sizes are absolutely, yeah, mind-blowing in regards to the Dutch ones. It has been standing for 20 minutes now, so the double time of the 10 minutes that is noticed on their package. I stick to the rehydrating time on the pasta Alfredo before, but it turned out that then the chicken is still a bit crunchy, so therefore I'm leaving it for a little bit longer. So let's give it a try. Let's have a bit of everything. And let's see if this is going to be on the list as well. How do they do that? It is going on the list. Yeah, this is a really good one as well. I just can't get how they do that. I definitely will keep ordering my food from the States. It's clear for me. So this was it for today. I'm going to enjoy my dinner and then we're going to relax a little bit and then we will go to bed in time. Reading a bit, watching a bit of YouTube videos. Whatever things you usually do at camp, we're now going to do in our nice warm bed upstairs. Then we will see you again tomorrow. I'm not sure whether I'm going to make one long video out of this or divide it in 2 days like I usually do with overnighters, but it depends a little bit on how much I filmed today, because quite often it turns out that I think I haven't filmed a lot, but then I come at home and then I check my footage and then I filmed way more than I think. So I will let it depend on that. But for now, I would like to thank you for hiking with us today. And then we will see you tomorrow. Good night.
Like general camping, and also just for standard outdoor cooking. This is really